What's up, guys? Welcome back to Off the Dribble, featuring myself, Aashrith, and my co-host Chetan. Uh, we're gonna start doing our episodes a little bit differently from now. I mean, as you guys have seen, we've taken a bit of a break. We recorded a couple episodes before, we just didn't feel they were right to put out. But I think we're gonna do more sort of episodes where we talk about things we actually care about, rather than just going over the league as a whole. I know some of you guys might actually want Charlotte Hornets content, but until they become a good team, we just can't talk about them. So I think from now on, it's things that we're more interested in, things that we're noticing around the league. We both watch a lot of basketball, so it's still going to be comprehensive coverage, but just a little less what happened yesterday. It's more like reviews on things that are actually going on in the league as a whole. So to start that, as our 2 episodes per week, I'll do one weekly segment and Shane will do another weekly segment. So today we'll do something called my Monday mood board, where I take 3 trends across the league or 3 narratives across the league, and I'll bring them up to Chetan and he can react. And yeah, I think we'll just start there. And we have a little draft after this that we're excited to do. It's our first ever draft in this episode, in this podcast. So without further ado, shall we start?
Yep.
So I think the first thing I noticed when going through the standings, watching the games, is that there's a clear top 6 in the West. And for as much narrative as we came into the season with, there's a lot of teams in the West. The West is really deep. There's a lot of parity, et cetera, et cetera. I don't think that's the case in the West as much as we thought there would be. There's the 6 teams that are playing on Christmas, which is absurd scheduling by the NBA. Best Christmas slate in years. But there's the 6 teams that are playing on Christmas, and there's everyone else.
Yep.
And it's reflected in the standings too. The Rockets are 6th right now at 17-9, and the Suns are 7th at 15-13. The Suns are as close to being out of the playoffs completely as they are to the Rockets.
Yeah.
And I mean, what do you think? Is that good for the league? Bad for the league? Is that what you expected? Any
Um.
teams surprise you that are worse or better than they are?
Obviously, you have the Clippers that aren't doing what they're supposed to. I feel like they should be in the mix for that 7 seed. Again, the Warriors. I think a lot
That's
of
the one.
people expected them to be better than what they are, but even I knew it coming in. It's too much reliant on Steph, and you're getting a lot of inconsistencies from Julius Randle. And if you look at all the top 6 teams in the West, they have 2 people that can consistently give you 20 points per game, and that's what you need. And Jimmy Butler hasn't been I think I said Julius Randle by accident at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I let you off.
I meant Jimmy Rand. I meant Jimmy Butler. Yeah, but Jimmy Butler hasn't been doing that. I think he did it. He had a pretty good game a couple games ago. He dropped 25, and that helped them win. But it's been an up and down season for him. There's games where he drops 6 points, and then you have games where when both of them are out, you're relying on Brandon Pajemski, who is your first option, and I think he's dropped a donut being a first option, or a 2 point,
Really bad.
2 points or something like that. So the team is built poorly. I kind of expected them to be in that 8-9 range, which is where they are right now. The Suns surprised me. I think the Suns are doing decent. They were doing better 2 weeks ago than they are playing right now. For some reason, when D-Book was out, they were actually doing really good, and then when D-Book comes in, they are very inconsistent with how they're supposed to play, which I don't know why. But if they can figure something out and maybe close the gap a little, because I think they're only 3 games back from the Rockets and 3.5 games back from us. So if they can close the gap a little, maybe it'll make it more interesting. But those tops, especially between 2 and 6, it's only separated by 2 games. So I think at that point it'll be pretty interesting.
Yeah, and I think we can go on to the next because I want to talk about the Rockets, but I think we'll scrap that because I just took a look at Steph Curry's game log,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think one of the most underappreciated narratives going on in the league right now is Steph is still that guy.
Yeah, he's averaging
Like
9 points per game or something like that.
he's averaging 29 points per game. That is, I think, third highest of his career.
Yeah.
But but it's not just that though, because he's had games where he scored 11 points, 9 points,
Mhm.
15 points, and he's still averaging 28 points per game. So you wonder oh, why is he averaging that many points if he has a couple duds? Because he's had he had a stretch this season where he went 46, 49, 34, 38, 31, 39, 48. Like, this guy is like, he's 38 years old. So we give LeBron a lot of credit for his longevity, and that should be the case. He's played 23 years, and this is Steph's, I think, 17th season. So like he hasn't played as many years as LeBron has, like obviously, but we've never seen a person besides LeBron do it at this high a level, at this like advanced in age, and like I mean Kevin Durant too, but I think Steph's playing at a much higher level than Kevin
Yeah,
Durant is right now.
I agree.
So Steph, like this sort of longevity is like it's not talked about enough, and connecting to the previous one, the Warriors are really really underperforming. So
And
should
it
he
like
request a trade?
he's been hurt. He's been hurt for a little bit too. So it like shows like how like effective he is, how impactful he is for that team. Like again, like I don't I think they should make a trade. Like I think Giannis is the trade they should go for. That's talk for another episode. We've talked about it before, but like how realistic is it? Like are the Warriors seem like they don't like want to do anything when it comes to those kind of things. So I don't really know.
It's tough because for a Giannis trade, bro, you have to gut your whole roster, right? Like I think the trade starts. We talked about this before, but I think it starts at Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody,
I think the hard
and
part about it too is that like you can't trade Kaminga until like January 15th. So like
mhm,
that leaves some like you gotta wait, and then like you never know what can happen in that time. So like again, like I mean, you already have someone who doesn't want to be on the team. So if you want
yeah,
to start around it, like start with that. But again, you have to wait like another like 3 weeks to do that.
yeah, bro. If you're the Bucks, do you really want like Jimmy Butler, and Jonathan Kuminga?
But like if Giannis really doesn't want to be there, then like you got to do what you got to do. But I don't know. It doesn't seem getting mixed feelings from him. Apparently, like he hasn't really come out and said anything. So I think we just have to wait and see.
That's a whole different conversation, but.
Yeah,
I just wanted to appreciate Steph for a sec because I mean, as a Thunder fan, you tend to hate Steph, right? Like he's destroyed my heart so many times. But like at this point, bro, like we're good. Like I can take a second to like put my feelings aside and be like, okay, like this guy is like the greatest point guard of all time by
yeah.
far, bro. That's a whole people. I don't know what people magic over him. I don't know. It's but whatever. And I think this is the one we would want to talk about the most. We'll expand on this one a little more, but the Cavs, bro, they're bad. Like
They're very bad.
the
I'm surprised.
Cavs have been
Surprised
as
like
bad as the Wizards in the stretch.
I'm surprised Dimich hasn't like requested a trade.
D. Mitch came out in a press conference and said that he feels like he's basically unallowed to have not unallowed, not allowed to have an off night. Evan Mobley just hasn't. He's been injured, but he hasn't lived up to that number three pick. And now, minutes before we put recording this episode, Darius Garland, apparently from Darius Garland's camp, says he's tired of being second fiddle to Donovan Mitchell, and he wants a move to run his own team.
Oh, so like okay, that's cooked. Where is he gonna go, bro?
Where is he gonna go to? Who is bro? This is what pissed me off. Like you have to be good enough to run your own team, right? Like this isn't like it's not a fucking charity. Like the NBA is not like some sort of thing where you just give someone their own team because like Michael Porter Jr. is very lucky to have his own team right now in the Nets. They stink.
He's doing what he needs to do though. Like, he's averaging 25 points.
Yeah. But the Darius Garland, bro, what the like play well in the role that you have, bro. Because Mitchell was out and he had 35, but they lost. Like it's I don't know. What do
Stay
you do?
healthy first. That's the thing. I don't like. He just keeps getting hurt. Keeps
Like
breaking his face.
last game they lost to the Bulls. Garland 35, no Mitchell. But again, you can't lose to Chicago, bro.
You lose back to back to Chicago. That's also another thing. Like you're losing back to back to Chicago.
True. And Mitchell was again really, really good in that game.
Garland
not.
Garland was ass in that game.
Yeah.
15-6. Like that's not what you like.
Jalen Tyson's your second best player. And then you lose to the Hornets the week before.
Like, come on, man. You get out, dude. They got outscored 8-0 in overtime. The Cavs didn't even put up a point in overtime.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they didn't even put a single point up in overtime.
Oh my god.
The Hornets shut them out in 4 minutes. What overtime is 4 or 5 minutes of basketball?
Overtime is 5 minutes.
They shut them out in 5 minutes of basketball.
The Hornets.
The
Like the
Hornets.
Hornets are one of the worst defenses in the league.
Yeah, the Hornets shut them out in 5 minutes of basketball.
And they only beat the Wizards by 4.
Knuckle is an amazing rookie. Don't get me wrong, but he should not be dropping 29 points on the Cavs team that at this point in the season only had 4 losses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
the point last year.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, bro.
And the game before that, they had a 4-point win against the Wizards is a loss.
Lost to the Warriors. You beat the Spurs, I guess. No Wemby. Lost to the Blazers. Lost to the Celtics. Lost to the Hawks. Lost to the
Who's
Raptors.
the last good team they beat? The Heat.
Yeah, I guess the Heat.
Yeah, the Heat would be it.
The Sixers.
At that point, the Heat were 7-5.
They blew the Sixers out like all back in November.
Yeah, and that was like a generational.
They beat the Pistons back in the end of October, like 2 weeks into. They beat the Pistons like 2 weeks into the season.
Oh yeah, I think might have been the Pistons' first loss.
Yeah, that was like 3 games. That was 4 games into the season for them.
Oh, not the Pistons' first loss. And the Pistons had a longer win streak after that.
Yeah, but so they really haven't had any good wins.
No, they haven't had any good wins, and they've had a lot of bad losses. Losing back-to-back to the Bulls is really, really bad. 3-game losing streak that involves the Hornets, Bulls, and you have the Hornets again tonight.
Let's see what happens. Is D-Mitch out again?
Is D-Mitch out again? I'm not sure. But if he is out again, I would be very, very tempted to put money on the Hornets.
Yeah, man. It's sad. Like I don't even know what the problem is. It seems like the roster is relatively the same. They lost Ty Jerome in the offseason. I know that. But like
bench, bro. The bench is not deep. Like who do they have? Lonzo's been cool, but he doesn't really provide you the scoring punch that you need. Ty Jerome was such a microwave of the bench.
That is true.
That defense just doesn't seem to buy in anymore. I don't know. Like you could see at the tail end of last season, like they started to falter a little bit. Like they weren't the same team that they were before All-Star break. D-Mitch gassed out. Darius Garland got hurt. Mobley was kind of shaky. Jarrett Allen is really, really one-dimensional. Like it's what can you do?
Can't really do anything when your number 3 overall pick has just been averaging the same numbers for the last 4 years too.
And now, like, this is the most wide open the East has ever been. Like, you could say the Knicks and the Pistons are maybe a tier above, and maybe the Celtics too. But
that's crazy, bro.
But you don't really have that Celtics juggernaut from 2 years ago.
And there's also no team that like you think can make a run. Like I feel like last year people were like, all right, Indiana, like I think they can make a run. But again, like this, who in the East are you thinking can make a? I'm not. The Sixers. I don't know. The Sixers are just like really mid.
Boston, bro. Boston.
Yeah, only Boston.
That's it, and that's just because of the pedigree.
Magic are also super mid. The Raptors are also just super mid. Like the Heat are just like also like everyone's just super mid.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll keep an eye on the Cavs. I mean, hopefully they turn it around just for the good of the East because I mean, like Jalen Brunson said, the East was good, but bro,
it's not looking good right now.
It's not looking that good right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's looking pretty bad.
But we can move on to our NBA expansion draft. So Adam Silver said that the NBA is planning on expanding. And we have a way to draft it for you guys. So shout out to Spot Rack. That's who everyone uses for any sort of contract issue, anything to look at what players are making, etc. And they made this sort of expansion draft mode where they took what they deemed were the best 8 players from each team, and they put them aside because you can protect them, and they left what are either really, really bad contracts or really decent players that couldn't make the cut. And now we have a chance to draft. So I think Chetan, you can be team 1, I'll be team 2, and we'll kind of just draft a team and see what happens, bro.
Yeah, I'm with it. So with my first pick, I am going to go with. It's crazy how like I'm just skipping over Paul George.
I'm skipping over. Bro, those big contracts are scary to me, bro.
Yeah, those 40 mil contracts.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna take Porter though.
Damn. Okay. Because I think the way I thought about doing this was like who are like really really high value players that I could build around in the future, right? Because like
Yeah,
you're gonna anticipate like these teams like sucking like really really
yeah,
bad, so you're gonna get
that,
like a high lottery pick. But let me think about who I want. I don't want PG. I don't want Zion.
yeah. You don't want Rudy.
I don't want Rudy. I don't want Quickly. Holiday is interesting.
Oh, I didn't pick him because he's just old. That's the only thing for me.
Yeah. You know what? Scrolling pretty far down. I can't go this far down with my first pick. I think I might go RJ Barrett, bro.
Okay, that's a good pick. I'll pick RJ for you.
Yeah.
RJ. Okay, RJ and MPJ so far.
Okay. Do you know if it's a snake or not? I forgot to check that.
I'm not sure.
We can find out. Well, let's assume. Should we assume that it is?
Yeah,
Okay, so I get another pick. Okay.
yeah.
So let's assume that it is. Then I'll go ahead and pair RJ with Kaminga.
Kaminga. Okay.
Yeah. And let's those are like pieces that a future lottery pick can sort of help
It is
out.
not a snake.
Oh, okay, it's not a snake. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Hold
let's
up.
restart.
Watch this. Ready? And
Yeah.
I'll just do that real quick.
Yeah. So
PJ, RJ.
okay, now you can pick. I guess you knew
Yeah.
who I'm gonna pick, but
So yeah, I actually kind of forgot. Oh, you just said Kaminga. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna scroll kind of down a little, not gonna lie.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
So I
go.
thought about two.
I will go with
I saw the cursor rollover Cam Whitmore for a sec.
yeah. I'm like, dude, Cameron Moore's good though.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like it's so
Cameron
hard to.
good. He's a good player.
Yeah, yeah. You could take Kaminga, bro. All's
No, no,
fair.
no. Who cares? His contract is pretty good. Where's my boy at?
There's a lot of Thunder players here are really tempting because like they're good players that just like ended up being
All right, I'm gonna go with D'Lo.
MPJ and D'Lo to start.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go Kaminga. I'll go Kaminga.
Okay. D'Lo's
Uh,
contract is kind of nice.
D'Lo's contract is kind of nice.
5 mil. Okay. Now we gotta get some defense in this bitch. All right, I'm gonna go Drew Holiday.
Okay, so that's two big contracts for you already filled out.
Yeah.
So I think this is where I need to look for a point guard. This is so crazy that we're just skipping out on Zion and Paul George, but the
Yeah.
injury concerns are just too much.
Way too much.
I don't want Jordan Poole at that number. I don't want Jeremy Grant at that number. I'm not gonna lie,
You're looking on
Clax.
your own laptop, right? Like me scrolling isn't.
Yeah. I'm looking at my own laptop. So Claxton looks quite nice too at that
Eight.
price, but I'm gonna fade him. I'll tell you what I'm thinking of, so the episode doesn't become me looking at a screen the whole time.
Okay.
But so I'm thinking Claxton. I feel like is a really like decent value center. I think
Okay.
Aaron Wiggins has like really really high upside as a ball handler, but I
Okay.
have a lot of wings,
Yeah.
so I don't want to crowd that too much. If there was like but there's not like that one point guard because he took D'Lo and Drew Holiday, so there's not that point guard that I really want
Where's
unless
where's Claxton at?
at the top.
Ah,
Or I guess towards the middle, right under where Andrew Wiggins is. Unless he's not there for you.
yeah, I don't see Claxton.
And fake Claxton. I guess they didn't add him for you. But Uh, you
That's
know what?
crazy. You know, add. How do you not add Nick Claxton, bro? That's actually a good pick.
You know what? I'm gonna scrap my whole strategy.
Okay.
Give me Jarris Walker.
Jarris Walker's a good pick. What position does he play?
Like all of them, low key. But I think he's like mainly a 4.
Indiana, Jarris Walker. All
So
right.
I'm gonna run Kuminga at the 3, RJ at the 2, and Jarris at the 4.
No, I think RJ usually does play the 2.
Yeah.
All right, so I need a 5. Does Brandon Clark play the center?
He's like an undersized 5, probably better as a 4, but they haven't played him as a 4.
Ooh. I'm gonna take Mark Williams.
Wow, Mark Williams is a good pick. I did not notice him on the board.
Give you Mark Williams.
Mark Williams is a really good pick. Shoot. Okay. The dude, if Cody Williams hasn't been so ass his entire career, I would have picked him. I loved Cody Williams
He
pre-draft,
statistically
but
had one of the worst rookie seasons of all time, right?
yeah, he's incredibly ass right now. So I can't pick him this early. There's some interesting players here. Cam Whitmore, like we discussed.
Mm-hmm.
Bradley Beal's on a $5 million contract.
Yo, shit, that might be good.
That's not bad at all.
That's why I took D'Lo, bro. D'Lo can give decent production, and he's on a $5.6 million contract.
Give me Trey Man. Give me Trey Man.
Trey Man's a good one. I was looking at Trey Man too.
That's the one. That's a perfect tanking one. He's gonna be so fun to watch and be terrible. And he's like low-key a good backup point guard for the future.
8 mil. All right. Okay, so I need a 4 now. Dude, I would imagine if I took Zion right now.
You could, but you have no cap. You have Michael Porter Jr. making 38, Drew making 32.
Yeah, I would have 30 mil or 29
Yeah,
mil for my
yeah, you
bench.
pretty much only have like what 7 players left for 29 mil cap. Like you have to go exclusively at the bottom of the draft.
We need a 4. We need a 4.
I still have one big player I can still take, but I don't even know if I want him. Damn, Loki Van Vliet. Is Van Vliet on your list?
Yeah.
Because that's an interesting player too, but I didn't take him because he's coming off an ACL. But
I will go with Brandon Clark.
okay. Okay. Now I need a 5. And you don't have Claxton on yours.
Yeah.
So do you have Wendell Carter Jr.?
Yep.
Yeah, take him.
Bet. Okay, Wendell.
So I'm building an insane 18-win team.
All right. We gotta go to the bench. What do we need at the bench position? We need some defense, some two-way wings. Somebody can handle the ball a little bit.
There's a player that fits that, and I hope you don't go.
DFS is kind of ass. Aaron Wiggins could be cool. Aaron Wiggins could be really cool. Sohan can't shoot. Ooh, Taylor Hendricks.
Taylor Hendricks interesting, but that injury, like,
Yeah, I don't know
haven't
how
seen him like,
he
get
this year.
back to. Yeah.
Hmm.
Luka Garza, bro, Timberwolves legend.
All right, I'm gonna go Patrick Williams.
Bulls fans have been underwhelmed with Patrick Williams, but I think in the right situation he'd be kind of decent.
Yeah, I think this is a good situation for my boy.
Okay, so could you wait? Yeah, so I have. Could you close that ad? I want to see how much cap space I have.
Oh yeah.
Bet. So 78 million. Oh, I have a lot of space. Okay, let me lock in. So let me think. Give me Aaron Wiggins. What am I thinking about?
Bet. Oh, I was gonna give you Andrew by accident.
Hell nah.
Aaron Wiggins. Okay. Now who do I need? I need like a.
Imagine my last pick. I just go Zion. Fuck it.
That would be a great kind of like strategy. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, because you can't take him anymore. So I'm operating with like no threat.
Yeah. We need a backup center.
B-ball Paul Reed,
Paul Reed's pretty cool.
Zeke Naji,
Oh, Jordan Hawkins at the shooter's backup guard too. No,
Isaiah Joe.
we'll go Paul Reed. Need a backup center.
Okay, I like Paul Reed. Like
Get a
Paul
backup,
Reed.
kind of backup center.
Damn, bro, I feel bad. There's so many established players I'm just forgetting. Like Fred VanVleet. Just I'm not looking at him. Jeremy Graham, not looking at him. Like
They're just old. I mean, I do have D'Lo and Drew Holiday. I mean, D'Lo's not crazy. I have Drew Holiday.
okay, I want to bet high on. I'm looking at Ochai Agbaji.
He's nice.
Yeah, but he hasn't. He was really nice in college, but I don't know if
He's also not on this list.
he's on your list. Okay, he's on mine. I wonder what the differences are.
Yeah, same.
All right, give me Isaiah Joe.
Isaiah Joe.
I saw him on your list. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. He should be around like 11. Are you like filtering positions? There feel like less players on your list than mine. But click all again. Yeah, no Isaiah Joe.
That's crazy.
All right, then give me Bradley Beal.
Bet.
Who would have thought?
Bradley Beal was on here.
Yeah, he's a little higher. Yeah.
Okay. After all the Bradley Beal hate we give,
I know. He's a good vet to have. I feel.
yes, he is a good bet to have. I'm gonna go Jose Alvarado. Backup point guard.
Jose Alvarado. Okay. Okay. Let's think. So how many players do we have left in the draft? We have four for you, 5 for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I take the gamble on Zion? Where'd you go? He was definitely there.
Zion was literally the second person, bro. What?
Maybe they're filtering people out that won't work or something. We should have looked at this more. But
wait, what the hell? That's kind of crazy, but oh wait.
Yeah.
All right. I guess no Zion. That's wild.
I paid that. Let's go to DFS.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
No
go.
stars in this team.
Yeah, no, I also don't really have stars either.
You have MPJ.
Yeah,
He might be an all-star.
Yeah. Need a backup, like shooting guard. All right, bro. I'll take Cam Whitmore.
No Rudy for you, bro?
Not yet. I can't even do Rudy.
Give me AJ Johnson, bro.
Yeah, he was definitely on this list. No
I just
way.
saw him.
I literally. Are you, bro? What is going on?
Yeah, this thing is glitching. I just saw him.
I literally just saw him too. That's kind of dumb. How about this?
Okay.
You
Ooh. No.
okay?
Give me Keaton Wallace instead.
Okay. I need to back up. Like,
'Cause I think it's filtering it out somehow. There's like definitely some rule about players we can take and can't take.
I'm gonna go Taylor Hendricks.
Okay. Okay. I should have a good amount of cap space left. Let's really think about this. Do I give money to Kyle Kuzma? No. I should probably.
I mean DeMar could be cool.
I'm thinking like just so the players don't lose every game, you know?
Yeah.
Nah, we can lose every game. Give me Yabusele.
Okay.
That's my backup 5. So what are we at right now? We have 2 more players each left?
Yeah. 2 more players each.
Okay. How much money do both of us have?
I have 21 mil.
Okay. How much do I have?
You have 42 mil.
Alright, bet. Alright, bet.
Give me what do I need? I need like another. All right, we need like a backup 4.
Sohan?
Nah, so I can't fucking shoot, bro. I'm gonna give my boy Leonard Miller a chance.
Give me where'd Rudy Gobert go? I was about to take him.
We'll pretend that you have Rudy.
Alright, bet.
So how much was that? He was like 30, right?
He is 36. I have 6 mil left.
Okay. So you have Rudy. Whatever I pick right now, I'm just gonna pick some random. I'm gonna just pick the last person for you.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, didn't even do anything. Barely did anything. All right. My last pick will be Luka Garza.
Hell nah. Luka Garza's crazy. Give me Zoe. Can't believe Zoe's still on the board.
All right.
Bet. These are our teams.
These are our teams.
So Keshad Johnson is obviously Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, Keshawn Johnson is Rudy Gobert for Aashrith, and this is my team. So, where do you think your team is lacking? Everywhere.
Everywhere. But I think small forward is what I wanted to leave out on purpose because a lot of these drafts are really, really deep at wing. So sort of like pieces to build around, like, right? So like if I'm projecting for like next draft, like I'd want like shooters and defenders to build around like AJ or like Boozer or something. So right now I play Kuminga at the 3, but like I don't expect to. I want the future pick to be the player I build around.
For me, it's like the same thing. Like I have MPJ, like who's like a solidified, like kind of like star in the making. You know, like what he can be, and then you got like, in my opinion, like a good veteran defender in Drew Holiday, a solid like youngish two-way wing in Patrick Williams. Mark Williams is like a younger center. He does have injury concerns, but I mean this season he's been pretty healthy. And relatively like everyone else on my roster is pretty healthy. You got some vets to make sure they don't fucking lose like every single game and like don't go on like a 20 game win streak. But I think it's a solid like 25 game 25 win team.
I think it's like our strategy is kind of telling, right? Like the big contract and like the big money players aren't necessarily like who we would take. Like
Exactly.
It's more like building blocks, pieces, and I think if you don't draft a player, they just go back to their original team. So
Exactly.
and if you draft a player, you're then responsible for their existing contract and their existing salary. So the Pelicans do not get an escape. The Sixers do not get an escape. They're all still playing those players, but yeah, I thought it'd be a nice thought exercise. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. But yeah, those were our two segments for the day. Our next episode will probably introduce like two more segments, and obviously, like if something like really crazy happens in the NBA, we'll talk about it. But we'll also like keep you guys updated through our segments about what's going on around the league. As you guys saw, like our first segment included like us kind of like reacting to like takes we had about the league. So we'll keep that going. But until then, just follow us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, at Off the Dribble Pod, and we will see you guys next episode. Peace.